The end of the season always comes quickly, and we had been building, and playing so well, especially through mid-January, early February. Played some of our best hockey, had some big wins. I think we were unbeaten in 4, 5, 6, something like that. But not succeeding in the playoffs to the level that we had expected based on our previous play was disappointing.
Season got off to a good start. Sweeping Union, that was big for us, and then we got into a pretty big losing streak, which was tough, and then after Christmas started to get good again, and then obviously playoffs didn't go as we wanted, so overall up and down season, pretty disappointing ending, but I guess you could say we made some strides.
We had a lot of freshmen this year, and a lot of the 3 transfers, and I think it took a while for the freshmen to kind of just get comfortable, as it does everyone their freshman year, but as the year went on, they got really comfortable. Looked like they're all playing with a lot more confidence, because it takes a while to realize, hey, I can play in this league, and they really started helping our team as the year went on.
Yeah, I think obviously at the beginning of the year with as many freshmen we had coming in, and then new coaching staff, stuff like that, it was a little bit of an adjustment for everyone. And as the year went on and we practiced our systems more and got used to what we wanted to do and the way we wanted to play, I think everyone adapted appropriately. And then obviously adding the transfers at Christmas, those guys helped tremendously, and our game just continued to build from there.
I thought the freshmen really brought positive energy. They, if anything, before they were known whether or not they would contribute on the score sheet and in the games, they brought energy, they brought camaraderie, they brought a willingness to buy into what was a new culture for them and a building culture for us. So they became very important with almost a third or a little bit more than a third of the entire roster. That positive energy was really important to our group.
Yeah, I think the culture built on a positive note all year continued to grow. I think building or going through that adversity at the beginning of the year really helped us down the long run. Playing against teams and playing in close games like that, it really helped us. And towards the end of the year, in those close games, I felt like we were really going to win those games, and I think that was part of just growing that culture, was getting used to that winning mentality and winning mindset.
Yeah, we just had some really good wins, and not even if we didn't win, we had some great ties. We tied Cornell, then we beat them in overtime the next time. So that kind of just shows us as a team that we're capable of winning in this league, and we think we can win the league. So it just is a lot of confidence for us moving into next year.
For when I've been here, we've always had a young team. So I think being the older guy was a bit different for sure. But I think we're used to having a young team here. So it wasn't really anything different. I guess the only different part was I was older. So. But yeah, overall it was mostly the same.
Yeah, I think the seniors did a great job with our freshmen. They were really patient, even though their season's only so long that we want to get winning right away, but they were patient with the freshmen. They showed them, they put confidence in them, and they really helped the group as a whole just really come together as the season went on.
Our leadership this past year was excellent. They really, the 4 outgoing guys banded together to help carry our message forward. And more importantly, now we have 9 juniors who are going to return as seniors, and they're going to have the opportunity to leave their mark on their program. There's 6 guys returning, 3 transfers added, and they will now carry that mantle of leadership. And with the entire leadership group, guys from every class, we want to take that next step. We want to be better than ever before, and we've seen now early signs of that since the season ended. Their commitment to each other, their commitment to continuing to improve the culture and improve the way that we do business on a day-to-day basis. So the 9 juniors who will become seniors have accepted that responsibility of leadership, and it's exciting that Will Riley's in that mix, Jacob Hayhurst is in that mix, guys that when you ask them, the first thing they say is we want to be great, we want to leave our mark with RPI hockey.
I think the biggest thing was goaltending. Saves was unbelievable in that stretch. I think it was pretty spectacular what he was doing there. And we were getting some bounces. I think that was a good part of it, and we had some confidence, honestly, after sort of 3 games winning in a row, and then we just felt like we were a confident group and just tried to keep it going. Unfortunately, we couldn't keep it going for long enough. So.
I think just consistency in our game and just playing like those games we played against Cornell, just playing hard all the time like that and getting those wins, and then even earlier in the year some one goal losses that we kind of let slip away. Those points add up towards the end of the year.
The people that come out create this environment. So I ask our players, like, what are the great things about being an RPI hockey player? And at the top of the list is the fans and the support they get at the Houston Fieldhouse. They love playing at the Fieldhouse. They love the support they get. They love scoring big goals and listening not only to your calls on the TV broadcast, but also how loud the band is and how loud the fans are. So it's really important to our players, the environment that they play in, and that, again, thanks to the season ticket, thanks to everybody that goes, because it's such a tough building to play in if you're the visiting team, and it's such a great building to play in as the home team. You know, we're adding a goaltender, some defensemen, some forwards, and ultimately raise the level of competitiveness, raise the depth of our program on the ice, but also build and grow the culture. So all of these personality profiles, all of this hard work that we put into recruiting, so that it's the right fit with the incoming student athlete to join our program, to join our school, and to join the environment that we're so proud of.
Yeah, I think just taking the experiences that we had from this year, the failures and the lessons that we've learned, and just kind of help the freshmen that are coming in this next year and kind of lean on, or have them lean on us and the experiences that we've had, and then take those experiences and kind of take the next step in our game and kind of make our team better as a whole from our individual standpoint as well.
Especially with the league, I think it shows, like this year we beat and tied Cornell, and played well against other top teams, and I think in this league any team can win on any night. It's just a matter of being consistent. I think that's what we have to bring into next season.
I'd really like to take that next step and get into the top six, get into Lake Placid. Those are things that our players talk about that are important to the program, and this is the time of the year to talk about those things with the media, with you guys, and that's where we want to be, and our players talk about that, and we talk about that, and we've got 6 months till our next game, but let's put the time in now and make sure that we're improving more rapidly than anybody else, and I feel as though we're on the right path. And when we get to those games in early October, we're ready to meet the goals that we talk about here in March.